Hello, turnip green lovers. Today we're going to plant a beautiful turnip. It's called a red turnip, an oriental turnip. So stick around. We're gonna learn about the red turnips. Well, good morning, YouTube family. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a pretty good episode of red turnips. I wanted to introduce these to you if you don't already know about them. Just take a look up close at the seeds. These turnips are really a kind of a small turnip. They get about 3 inches in diameter because they're kind of a small globe, and they're red, and when you cut them open they're beautiful. So we'll grow these and eventually get them up to where they're mature, and we'll slice them up and show you what the inside look like. These I'm going to grow in the fall, because if you grow these in the fall they don't taste quite as strong and woody. So today's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. So we're going to plant them today. They take about 60 to 70 days to mature, and I'm going to plant them on 4-inch centers. So I'm going to use my carrot template. Y'all seen me use this template 100 times. This was on 4-inch centers, so that's what I want to use since my globes are only about 3 inches. So I'm going to use this template. This punches my holes in the ground where I can put 28 holes in at one time on 4-inch centers. So that's the spacing I want to get, and that makes putting them in the holes quite quick, which is anything I can do to reduce my time on my hands and knees. I'm all for that. If you want to make one of these things for yourself, we have a video, garden tip number, I think it's number 6, garden tip number 6. It shows you how to make these templates. They're very easy to make, and man, are they useful. I got all different patterns, 3-inch centers, 4-inch centers, 6-inch, whatever pattern I need for whatever plant I'm going to use. I just select that template for the day. Now these turnips, they're ready to be put in. I'm going to plant them today. So we're going to go out into the earth garden. I'm going to plant them directly, sow them, direct sow where I want them to grow. So I'm not going to put them in containers or anything. I'm going to put them right in the garden. And what we're going to do out there is we're going to first cultivate the bed. Then I'm going to grade it out with the grading rake. Then I'm going to pop in my holes, drop in the seed, and cover them up. God does the rest. And then we'll keep coming back and showing you some updates. So let's get started. Boy, that template sure is making it easy. So I enjoy doing it as long as I don't have to do some of the hard work. So anyway, I'm going to drop the seed in the holes, and I'm going to cover them all up one by one until I get them all done, and then we'll be back here in a couple of weeks and we'll watch the progression of these all the way up till we pull them out of the ground. And we'll see you back in a week or two. Red turnips have been growing for 10 days, and I wanted to give you an update on here. You can see that they have popped up. They have started their true leaves, and they're starting to run pretty good now. This is the row. I've had a little problem with some of them didn't make it, but I got so many that it's okay if I lose a few. And what I also do in a case like that is when I got those planted in the front part of the row, I planted the second half of the row yesterday. So this second half of the row here I planted yesterday, so that it's 10 days behind the front half. So I have a staggered harvest. I get half of it, and then a couple of weeks later I can get the other half. That way I don't get all of my turnips at one time. It helps me to spread them out, enjoy them longer. So we'll be back to check on these soon, and we'll see you then. Red turnips have been growing for 4 weeks. That would be this forward end of the row. If you'll take a look down here, that's the 4 week, all in the perimeter. See, in the perimeter right down here, the perimeter beds, all this, that's all red turnips. And if you come and look down this way, all this from here down is another stand of the red turnips that I put in 2 weeks behind the first stand. So again, I wanted to stagger my harvest, so I staggered my planting by 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, you know, when they first come in, then 2 weeks later you get the other half, so it's easier to process it and manage the harvest instead of all at one time. So we'll be back here shortly and we'll take another look at their progress. Been 7 weeks since we started growing these red turnips, and they survived Hurricane Matthew, and they've done pretty good. And next week we'll actually start harvesting these to eat. But today I wanted to pull out one and take it over to the processing station and clean it up and let you take a real good close look at these red turnips, because they're actually a rare seed, and they are very good. So let's go over here and check it out. All right, come on up close so you can see this. This is the turnip. When you first look at it at a glance, you think it's a beet. The leaves look like beets, but it's not. This is the turnip, and look how red the stems are. And these stems are so full of flavor, you won't believe it. And the leaves are nice and smooth, and they're soft. And you'll see inside the vein is, even the vein of the leaf is red right there. These are some really good eating leaves. And what Nancy does is she'll take these and she cuts the stems into pieces about like that. And those things are so good in the soup, they just melt in your mouth. And then she'll take the leaves and she'll cook them. And then you take the turnip, see what the inside of the turnips look like. They look like a gigantic radish, but they taste nothing like a radish at all. They taste like a turnip, only not quite as strong as what you're used to tasting on a purple top turnip. These are red, these are oriental, and they're kind of mild, and the inside of them are just beautiful. And these are really good eating. So there you go. red turnips. So stand by. In the next week or so, you're going to see Nancy making some really cool recipes with these red turnips. So if you like our videos, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and be a part of our YouTube family. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Hollis and Nancy's Homestead. We'd love to have you be a part of that social media with us as well. So until we see you next time, always remember where this harvest comes from. By His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching our videos. We really love making them. If you like our videos, please like our Facebook page to get the latest tips and tricks. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the newest video. Like it, it would really inspire and encourage us. But most importantly, share it to encourage others. We'll welcome your comments and questions. Thank you. Have a blessed day.